This is TWiT. Which would you go? Which way would you go, Paris? If you could go backwards or forwards, would you go back in time or forwards in time?
Oh, I mean, forwards in time because civil rights. I feel like
that's a good point. As a woman,
I like having the right to vote.
Yep.
I like having the ability to marry who I want. You know, I feel like things are probably going to get worse, but I guess probably not worse than they were. Who's to say?
We romanticize the past, but kids.
I have an e-bike now. It's good.
Exactly.
You know?
Life is good.
Life is fine.
I just bought I might have been a mistake. An e-trike. It's a tricycle.
Why? Why do you need a third wheel?
You don't. It was a big mistake, but it's cool.
I feel like that would be really inconvenient to get in and out of doors.
It is. I have a two-wheeler, and I find it's just faster.
Wait, so this is your second e-bike? Is an e-trike?
No. It's my third or fourth e-bike. I also have one of those ones that looks like a motorcycle from the I can't remember the name of the company, but they're really cool. That was my first e-bike. And then
what are you riding now?
So the I'm embarrassed. It's
I do a 30-mile ride today. I do really long distance.
But you're in good shape. No, you're not an old man.
I wouldn't say that, but I will tell you a funny story about an e-bike. So I ride usually on the weekends. We do really long cross-state rides, and I thought I was going at a pretty good clip, and I got smoked by this guy who looked pretty old. Who's on this, and it was the end of a really hard climb, and I was like, "What the hell?" Like
love e-bikes.
Yeah, e-bike, a secret e-bike.
He was on it. He was on a secret e-bike.
That's me. Whenever I am going over the Williamsburg Bridge,
aren't they awesome?
I am on a secret e-bike, and it rules.
You're still pedaling. You look like you're bicycling.
Pedaling. It's just like I'm going to go to the doctor's office, and I'm not going to be a sweat monster.
No.
I'm going to be
e-bikes
just mildly
are good.
glistening.
Love them.
Yeah,
better
e-bikes
than
are great.
Better than EVs.
They're great. They're great. I just didn't know I'm very competitive, and I got irritated, so I'm pumping as hard as I can, and I thought I was going to have a heart attack.
You're living in the future. You need an e-bike. So
Leo, you got like 17 of them.
I got so many. I should give you one. Yeah. So this one,
you could have an e-bike, your own e-bike.
This one is it's a EVELO Compass. It's a tricycle.
Oh.
But I think, I'm an old man, and I think I'm less likely to get run over if it looks like I'm riding one of those old man scooters instead of a, two-wheeler. I just don't want to get run over.
That's a pretty cool bike.
I don't know. Yeah, it's a really cool bike.
The thing about a trike, when you're riding a two-wheeler, you steer mostly by leaning. You don't lean in a trike. So I felt like the whole time, in fact, the first 100 feet I went off in a ditch because I felt like...
Wait, you were in a ditch on a trike?
Yes. Because
were you upright?
I was fine. The road was a little bowed, so I'm leaning, right? And I'm thinking, no, I got to lean this way. But I forgot to steer a trike, you turn the wheel. Yeah. You don't lean. So I'm leaning, and the bike's still going that way. So anyway, I ended up in a ditch. But it was okay. It was a soft ditch.
That's fun.
It was more, the only thing hurt was my pride. I pulled the thing out.
Well, but you have a third wheel, so, that can kind of compensate for the pride.
Yeah.
Are you on a road or are you on a trail?
Well, this is the thing. I want to ride to work. I want to ride on roads. There's a ghost bike. You know what those are? Those are the white painted bikes where a bicyclist has been killed on this bridge that I go over. And every time I go over it, I think that's me. So I stopped riding because I really love to ride a bicycle, especially an e-bike, because then you can commute, you can do everything. It's just great.
I will only ride on trails. Too many people are texting. Right. And I used to be much bolder. And I used to do a lot of road.
I used to ride in San Francisco. I used to ride all the way out from the avenues to downtown.
I bike to work at least once a week, generally, on an e-bike here from Brooklyn to Manhattan. And I only really do that because I've been able to find a path that has good bike infrastructure. So there's really only maybe one or two streets where I'm sharing the lane with cars, which I think is the only way.
What magical roads are these?
Yeah, where can I find those?
There's, alongside where the Wegmans is in Brooklyn. There's if you look, I do a lot of research to make sure that I have bike paths that are offset from the road because cars terrify me. And I mean,
it's too bad because I would really love to. This is the other bike I have, the Rad Power bike, which is just a regular two-wheeler. They're really they're relatively inexpensive for e-bikes are expensive because of batteries.
Got my e-bike. It's been about a year now, and I would really recommend to anybody thinking about getting an e-bike. It's Wing Bikes, which is a shop based. This is not the first time I've talked about it in this show. A shop based in New York, but they sell all over. They're really inexpensive
cool looking.
and very cool looking. They look like a secret e-bike, but they're made of all kind of off-the-shelf different parts, so you can get them serviced by local shops if anything ever happens. They also do offer, warranties and in-house.
They're very affordable.
But I really wanted to make. I think I paid $1,500 or something for mine.
They're still,
and that was the top-notch Freedom X.
Yeah,
mine will go 100 miles before I have to charge it.
Oh, I might be getting my fourth e-bike.
Yeah, I love that it has a
I would get the fat tire
head and a tail light built in, as well as like a little screen built in that'll show you your remaining mileage, how fast you're going.
That's nice.
It's really good.
That's why I got the trike, because I thought I could have like signs on it saying "Don't hit me."
It's like 35 pounds. It's a bit heavy, but I carry it up my second flight of stairs.
Wow.
You could the thing I like about this is you can remove the battery. So I'm currently in a brownstone, but in my last apartment, we had like a basement, so I could just lock my bike up there and then just take the battery out, carry it upstairs to charge it.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah. Oh, this is nice. Wingbikes.com. I'm your wing,
very nice.
Man. Get it?
They're really beautiful. I've never gotten more compliments on a bike.
It's a cool looking bike for sure.
It is. It's really cool. I like that.
It's also got like you can like lock it. It has like an alarm, so if anybody touches it, it'll freak out.
You need that in New York.
Fun.
It's got Sentry mode.
It does have Sentry mode.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I live in the country, so I'm riding a trike. So
I think your coworkers are obligated to give you a noogie if they see you come into the office on a trike.
I don't think I can get it in the door. That's the only thing I realize.
I don't think you could.
What am I going to do? I get here and I'm going to have to leave it out front. I don't. Oh.
I mean, no one's going to steal it, I think.
Yeah, probably safe in that regard.